I'm like, I'm also a comic. He's like, how's that going? I'm like, tip me so I can get some McNuggets. I'll be McHungry.
McHungry.
I'm McHungry.
Where are you at? In the Orlando area?
I am in the. I kind of live with my girlfriend now. She lives in downtown Orlando, and she has cats.
Wow.
So you know,
cats multiple.
But her cats don't like me. And I feel like, what?
There's
two. Betsy and Cue Ball.
Oh,
but
no.
when you're dating a girl who has pets, you want the pets to like you.
Right.
But there's cat hair in the bed. I wake up with like a cat beard on my face.
Right.
People are like, are you a hipster? I'm like, no, I am Siamese.
Yeah.
And now don't please.
Right.
And stop shaving my nether regions. It's
That's right. Exactly. Yes. You're coughing up fur balls all the time.
I am coughing up. But the cats... They hate. They're like, I feel like I adopted stepkids that are like on the TV. You're not my daddy.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I come in and give them food and water. You'd think they'd at least like lick me.
That's what it is. You're trying too hard.
I'm trying too hard.
That's what it is. The kids can smell that a mile away, or in this case, the cats.
But I'm used to dogs that come up and want love. But cats are like, they look at you like, please.
They're the opposite, right?
They're like hot girls. They're like, get away from me.
Cats are like wives.
You want
to get them back, start using their kitty litter box.
I'm trying to get the cats to like me so they're like hot girls, so I'm just like being mean to them. I'm like, did you gain weight?
Yeah.
Is that your real fur?
Your collar's not fitting you.
I'm negging them.
Yeah. You're not negging them, right? You learn
I
that.
talk to other cats to make them jealous on Instagram.
Right. You learned that from Mystery. Is that you had to neg them in order to get
mystery
them. The mystery guy. Remember him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He was the only guy that I saw on TV. There was a show, and his name was Mystery, right?
Yeah, he was the pickup artist.
He was the pickup artist.
Oh yeah.
And he had a peacock.
He would wear like a top hat and steampunk goggles, and like for some reason this jackass would get women. Yeah, or at least that's what they pretended on TV.
No, I read the book and my friend did this stuff. He's like, literally, you're supposed to talk to 100 women in like a month. He would go up to women at Walmart and they had like opening lines.
Yeah.
They were the worst opening line.
Awful.
And then, but I'm like, if you talk to 100 girls, someone's gonna go out with you.
One,
yeah.
Hopefully,
at least get one.
But he would go up to women at Walmart and they had these stupid like opening lines. He's like, excuse me, are you a Sagittarius? Because I feel like, and every once in a while they'd be like, oh my God, yes.
Yeah,
and I'm like, this is the
right.
worst thing I've ever seen.
The worst.
Yes.
Horrible.
But now he's a dating coach online. He's making tons of
unbelievable.
money.
The guy.
Oh my
He calls himself a pickup artist. Is that really
Artist.
art? That's not art. Literally, you're just throwing
Okay.
the same cheesy line at 100 women. It's really just being a creep and playing the numbers game. That's really all you're doing. That's not art to me.
Yeah, but it's also the way you say it. Like, there was this one reality show where they did an episode where all the girls had to take off all their makeup and take the lead role of trying to pick up a guy. And that was terrifying for so many of them.
Should have been.
Yeah.
Well, but it's also intimidating.
For the guys or the girls?
No, for the
Put on some lip gloss. Ah!
Everybody's horrified, right? Everybody is scared.
You got me blush. No. You got some mascara in that purse. You look like my grandfather. You trying to come back to my place? I don't think you got a self bronze on it.
No, but it's for a girl. And then I thought about it. I'm like, if I had to go up to a guy and try to pick him up and like have a line, what you say and how you say it, it's still so intimidating. Like, I don't know how you guys do it. Work up the nerve.
It's a million times because all the responsibility really is on us. If you think about it, when it comes to dating like that, all the responsibility really is on us because a woman can get a guy any time she wants to. She doesn't need a pickup line. She doesn't need anything, right? We need all this stuff to be going for us in order for it to work out properly.
It's a little harder when they're taken, but yeah, you're right.
No, it's not.
It depends on
One hurdle you got.
Yeah, it depends on what you're
You're
offering.
just gonna ask twice. They're like, "No, I'm married. Are you sure? Okay. I can't resist anymore. 3 minutes.
See, you learned that from the pickup artist.
2 DMs. I don't really. When I was single, I would, if a girl talked to me, I would just start stuttering.
Right.
Like, hey, good Joe. I'm like, thank you, you have eyes, and it's nighttime, and dinner, and I would be on it. Going out on dates made me so anxious, I felt like I was going to throw up.
Right.
I feel like I was on a job interview, and like I knew I wasn't going to get the job. I'm just like waiting for, like I live with my parents, I had no car, no money. Like, I meet them on Tinder, they're like, where do you want to meet? I'm like, well, that depends. Where can you pick me up and drive me to?
Yeah.
And can you also pay for dinner?
Where's the nearest bus station?
Is there a bus down by your crib? How late this bus going to?
Dude, I'm so happy that you just got your license, though. I mean, how long has it been?
It has been like Over 10 years.
A long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Man.
So I got my license, and I bought this car off this guy, and that's been
What kind of car did you get?
a Volkswagen Jetta.
Hell yeah.
2008. It's so old, I can't even do, like, the Bluetooth stuff. It has a CD player.
Nice.
I'm surprised it didn't have, like, a cassette player.
Right, one of those cassette players that you can turn into.
With the cassette that's been stuck in it for 9 years.
Yeah.
It just plays the one song over and over again.
Or it's got the cassette that you put in there that's got like the cord attached to it, so that you can attach that to your phone, so now you can play your phone through your cassette system.
Do you remember doing your CDs in the car when you had like that big like black binder? You get like
Yes.
FYE, and
Yes.
it was like trying to read the Cheesecake Factory menu while
Right,
driving. It was like you would open it up and it was the
1,000
steering
pages.
wheel, or some people would have like the little thing that went on the
Yes,
visor.
the visor. That's the one I got, and I was so cheap about it. I bought a cheap one that, like, the CDs, anytime I would take a turn, the CDs would fall out of it.
But when they get scratched, you had to buy. I would buy these cloths and like FYE, so you would rub it on the. Or I would lick the CD, but you could see the scratches on the back. 'Cause
Yes.
When you buy the CD, it's new. The first week, you were like, "Oh my god, there's a fingerprint on it."
Yeah.
Every week, you just
Only
throw it in
touch
the back.
edges. Yeah. By the end of the week, you're like, letting your dog chew on it. Like, you don't even care.
Oh, my friend Megan left her Josie and the Pussycats soundtrack in the back of my car. I never heard the end of that one.
Yeah.
She's like, Eric, is this yours? I'm like, no!
No.
No, please, God, no.
Please don't play track 7.
Don't play track 7. Why does it say property of Eric Myers on it? I'm like, why do we nitpick it?
Now,
Please return to
because
Eric Myers.
it's been so long since you've had your license. That's great.
Property of the library.
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've had my
Since
license.
it's been so long since did you have to take the test and everything all over again? Like you had to go through the whole thing?
No, I had a license. I just it was revoked for a little while.
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
they
so
were
I got
letting you
it
use it for a while.
unrevoked.
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 Good.
Are you like getting back to used to driving? As far as like, are you afraid?
I'm terrified.
Right?
I don't even remember how to drive, and now I'm Ubering, and the guy's like,
Right.
you can make a right on red. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I love when the passenger is giving you tips.
But Ubering, I don't know what I was doing. The first trip, the guy's like, do you have any water? I'm like, no. And then he's like, other Uber drivers have snacks and water. I'm like, well, take another Uber.
Right, yeah.
There's a Starburst under the seat.
I just got
Okay? You want water? Wait till it rains and open the window. All right, dude. No, but I have jokes where I make fun of Uber drivers, and so it's karma thing now. But some people do not want to talk to you, and that is painfully obvious.
Really?
I'm like, so is the temperature okay? They're like, I'm like, okay.
Do you ever try, being funny with them and
Yes.
telling jokes and stuff?
I'll try out jokes.
Yeah.
I did these college kids, and I tried out my Bigfooting joke, and they just stared at me. And then I said something, and they're like, why are you something shaming us? And I was like,
Oh, God.
get me out of here.
Yeah.
But most of the kids are cool. The college kids are easy.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
nice. It's
Right.
like the older people, oh my God.
Really?
They think they're in like a limousine.
Right.
Like you are in a 2008 Volkswagen Jetta.
Yeah.
You paid $3 for this ride.
You're not wearing a fancy hat and a
We are
suit.
running red lights. but
Right.
I don't wanna live in
You're
you
not
were
going
supposed to
right on
stop
red.
there. I was like, well, you were supposed to shut up. Lady, I'm drunk right now. I hope we both get to the Radisson alive. Lady, I'm not gonna lie, I'm legally blind. I'm not sure where we is or who you is.
It just gets progressively worse. I'm drunk. I'm legally blind.
I'm drunk, but the liquor helps with my other senses. I smell my way to your
I can
duplex.
hear the road so well.
I can hear the road. Sir, we are on the grass. I know. I heard that
the other side.
with my octopus-like senses. His hands is like tentacles, and I feel the wind's gust and drive me to Universal Studio. Well, these one people,
Oh, that's great.
this one girl was so rude. So I had the Uber GPS is hard. So I'm doing it, and then I'm like, I was gonna make sometimes it's like in 0.2 miles, make a right. I'm
Yeah.
like, 0.2 miles could be this right or that. I don't know. Or like
Sure.
at 700 feet, I'm like, I don't know how big 700 feet is.
Yeah,
Same.
I'm not good at
I have no
math like
idea.
that,
So it's like in
yeah.
0.4 miles, make a right. So I started making a right, and she's like, points to the thing. She's like, actually, it's in 0.4 miles. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're right. I was just getting ready.
Actually, you can get it. And then these people came up one time and like, do we need a car seat for our baby? And I'm like, no!
It's fine.
Then I'm driving, and I'm like, the kid's falling off the seat. I'm like, maybe the car seat would have been a good idea.
Put it in the trunk. It'll be better.
No, seriously.
Next time someone tries to give you a driving tip, go, hey, you know what would be really cool since you're so good at driving? Why don't you get your own car
Why
and
don't you
drive?
Why'd you get you? But you know what's funny? Every one of the college kids tips.
Yes.
And no one over 30 tips. But the college kids, and they have no money, and they tip.
Right, and they tip indiscriminately. They don't care.
They're
you know what I mean?
nice.
Like, I'll just tip this guy. It was a $5 ride. They just, tipped you $15.
I was on that college campus, and I was like, when you're a kid and you're in college, you don't realize, you're like, I should stay here forever. I live in a small city with a bunch of people my age, and my parents are floating the bill, and I feel fortunate enough.
Bert Kreischer had it right when he stayed in college for like 8 years and never graduated.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
He was the inspiration for Van Wells.
They made a movie about him, for God's sake.
Literally, yeah.
Damn it.
Holy
we all should have
moly.
done Bert's route.
I was in college. I'm like, I don't like it here. I just want to get a job. Oh my God, I was an idiot.
Yeah.
I started working at Pizza Hut. I'm like, how about that college?
Right.
Because my parents would give me money, so I didn't realize the value of money. Then I'd work all day at Pizza Hut for like $22. I'm like, oh my God, this sucks.
Yeah.
I buy cigarettes and weed and like $2. I ate bologna for like 9 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Bologna and ramen noodles.
Dude,
Bologna
but
and
fried
ramen.
bologna is still pretty clutch, though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
That's what's up.
How do you like living with your girlfriend now? How's that going?
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a lot of fun, dude.
She's very cool.
Yeah.
I like her. She's very cool. And we're both TV and movie buffs, so at night we'll just like watch. She's got me into Desperate Housewives.
Oh.
So we just binge watch. She's got to go to work at 6 in the morning, and it's like 4 in the morning. I'm like, do you want to watch another episode? And she's like, yeah.
Yeah, one more.
We just kind of lay in bed and eat ice cream and watch TV, and it's
Sweet.
great.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
Not
she's
bad at all.
funny. She's
However,
cool.
though, it's still pretty new, right? And you just like started living with each other. Is there anything that she does that you can go, all right, that's cool now, but in the future, I could tell that's going to be a problem.
No, not really.
You
Not
know
really.
that.
She's easy to get along with.
Right.
It's I think I'm the one who's like annoying because I have such bad anxiety. I'm constantly I'll say something and be like, was that rude? I'm sorry. I didn't mean this or
Right.
this. But yeah, no, she's totally chill. But I think we're both just like hyper anxious, so we kind of get each other. But
Like when I first moved in with my wife, the first thing that I realized, there was 2 things that I realized that were going to be a problem. And sure enough, all these years later, yes, they are. Is the way that she folds towels and the way that she puts a jar lid back on. She doesn't put the jar lid back on. It looks like the lid is back on, but it's not back on.
No.
So when you go to grab it, every
falls.
single time, unfailingly, the jar falls and you're just holding the lid,
why doesn't she screw the lid on?
I don't know. That's the thing. She goes through the trouble, too, to make it look like the lid is on. I just think it's a constant prank war,
Yeah,
actually,
I
to be
think
honest
so.
with you.
And what is up with the towel folding?
The towel, okay, because, like, if you fold a towel, like, 6 times, you're only going to fit, like, 2 of them into the thing, on the shelf, right?
Right.
If you fold it, like, half that many times, you can fit double the amount of towels.
Right.
But she has to fold them, like, 6 times, and instead of fitting them in there on the shelf, she's, like, screw it, and just balls them all up and shoves them in there.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, why even have a shelf if you're just going to ball them all up and shove them in there anyway? Or even why bother folding them? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's little things like that. I think I'm
Or
OCD.
do they do anything where they leave the towel after they get out of the shower and it's still wet and they leave it scrunched up instead of spread out so that it can dry?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I used to do
Only
that.
a maniac would do that.
I'm a
Right?
maniac. Oh, my ex would go crazy.
Right?
The thing my ex would yell at me about is I'd make like SpaghettiOs, but I wouldn't put plastic over the plate in the microwave, so it would like splatter
splatter
SpaghettiOs.
everywhere.
If you ever clean SpaghettiO stuff off the microwave, it takes like 7 hours.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
never
like, screw
clean
it.
again. There's
Ever.
always SpaghettiO on
You
it.
might as well buy
You could
a
dump-
new microwave.
You might as well just get a new house.
Yeah.
It's like getting bed bugs. She's like, Eric, did you make SpaghettiOs? I'm like, SpaghettiOs? Perhaps. I don't really remember. She's like, did you make SpaghettiOs?
Honey, we gotta move. Why? I put SpaghettiOs in the microwave. You're right, let's go.
I gotta leave.
That's right.
We're gonna burn the house and collect the insurance.
Exactly. It's like that, or eating one of those Nature Valley granola bars. You got crumbs everywhere now you gotta move.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because you're never getting those crumbs up either.
But I haven't officially moved in. Like she has to like get me on the lease, but then like she has this fob thing to go up the elevator, but she has to like give it to me in the morning, and I have to like go bring it to her at work. So that's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, you're on
That's
the
just-
fob sharing system.
That's just for now. But
That's
she's
for
like
now.
really smart, so it's hard for me to like, because I'm an idiot. She like went to Harvard, so she's like telling me about all this stuff. She's like, people like bitch about like politics or something they don't and Sarah will be like, actually, this, and that. And I'll
Right.
be like, uh-huh.
Right?
I'm like, who's the president? I don't know what's going on. I pray when I'm talking to people. I'm like, please don't bring up current events because I don't know what's happening.
Right,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch. All I watch is like trash TV.
Yeah.
I can tell you everything about the Kardashians.
Right.
Nothing about what's going on globally.
Please, let's talk about Live PD.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
can go in the bathroom and Google things.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's what that means.
Right.
She's like, Eric, are you just being pragmatic? I'm like, possibly.
I might be. Hold
I
on,
might
I'll right
be.
back.
Are you being pragmatic?
We'll discuss that in a minute when I get back. And then you
Go
to the back.
pee, and then we'll discuss.
Yeah. Or you go in there and like
Synonyms
start
and
Googling
adjectives.
stuff, and then by the time you come back, the conversation has shifted, but you're like
Yeah.
still trying to bring up stuff from before.
Speaking of pragmatic, which the root word is Latin pragnus magatus. Pragmatus is penis. Like, Eric, you're making this up. I'm like, can we go on a dessert?
Right.
I can't really read.
So funny. I'm just going to point to pictures of the menu.
Ah, stupid.
This is going to be fun this weekend. Are you in town all weekend?
I'm only here tonight.
Just tonight?
I came just down to see you.
Oh my
I
God! Well,
missed
then
you.
people need to get tickets like now and go.
Yeah,
see it
they
tonight. 239-389-6901 is the telephone number. Offthehookcomedy.com is the website. People can buy tickets tonight. Is it what, one show?
It is one fun, packed show.
7:30.
7:30.
Right on. All right. Well, go see Eric Myers at the Off the Hook Comedy Club tonight and tonight only. 239-389-6901 or offthehookcomedy.com. You got to come back and see us. Of course, you can find Eric on social media. Everything's at Eric Myers.
What time? When?
Anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Set a date.
I'll come back in 20 minutes.
Let's do it.
I have nowhere else to go.
You are the best. Thank
Can
you
I
so
live here?
much.
Thank
And
you,
we'll
bud.
see you soon. All right.
Yeah.
Quick break. We got more Freak Show on the way.